Hello friends, I welcome you all in one more knowledgeable, interesting video. Today in this video, we will going to discuss about a very interesting topic, that is disclosure of foreign assets or foreign income in income tax return. I'll going to share some interesting aspects for disclosure of foreign assets or foreign income in income tax return. So if you want to have full knowledge of it, stay with us for the entire video, subscribe to the channel, and if you really like this video, then click on the like button. Yes, so the relevant topic for today's discussion is disclosure of foreign assets or foreign income in income tax return, right? We're going to discuss the entire aspects of this important topic, relevant topic, right? Because most of the individuals has already filed their income tax return, and most of the individuals, right, those who falls into audit category will in the coming couple of months they'll going to file their income tax returns, right? And if unfortunately individuals, those who have already filed their returns and they fail to properly disclose these foreign assets or foreign income in their income tax return, then they can revise their income tax return, because the consequences of non-reporting or fault reporting of foreign assets or foreign income tax return, the consequences are, I would say, there's a huge penalty. There's a huge penalty of 10 lakh rupees, and there is an imprisonment also of how many years, I'll going to tell you soon. Yes, so the first aspect is that it is applicable. It is applicable only and only for resident Indians, right? It is not applicable for non-residents, right? So it is applicable only for resident, and that too on individuals, only and only on individuals, right? And next is that what is the purpose, why department want taxpayers to report such foreign assets or foreign income tax return. See, for income tax authorities, for income tax department, data is gold, right? If they get the data, they can dig it, they can obtain information from the foreign taxation departments, they can obtain information from the foreign entities, and they verify the information, right? They can process the data, right? And they extract and they come to the conclusion, right, that whether it is a case of money laundering or whether it is a case of tax evasion, right? So data is extremely important. That's why every time, every year, information or the pages in the ITR keeps on adding up, right? So to plug tax evasion, right, and to avoid practices of money laundering, right, this is one of the step towards that way, right, for obtaining mandatorily information of foreign assets or foreign income from the taxpayers, right? So since when it is applicable? See, it is applicable from assessment year 2012-13, means it's been almost 10 years. It is there in the income tax returns, right? So it is applicable since assessment year 2012-13, right? Applicable on individual Indian residents, right? Not applicable on non-residents. I already shared this, right? Now, one important aspect is that the foreign assets or the foreign income that is required to be reported, it is not a mandate. It is not a mandate that this income has to be taxable in India, right? It is not a mandate that where this income is taxable, either it is taxable in India or it is taxable outside India, in that country whether the asset or the income is or the source of the income is located, right? So it is not that important, right? It is not necessarily that this income is taxable in India or not, right? Irrespective of this fact, you have to report this foreign asset or foreign income in income tax return, right? Now, from where the mandate of reporting comes, right? Everything is now a mandate of law, right? From where it flows. See, we have one law in India. We have black money, undisclosed foreign income and assets Foreign Income and Assets and Imposition Act 2015. This act mandates reporting of such foreign assets or foreign income in income tax return by residents to the income tax department, right? Now, what are the relevant ITRs? Relevant ITRs are ITR 2, right, if it is applicable on you, or else ITR 3. These two ITRs have such schedule of foreign assets. If you see the ITR in detail, you can easily find these schedules present in ITR 2 as well as in ITR 3, right? So there are only two ITRs which includes these foreign assets or foreign income reporting, right? Now, what are those foreign assets, right? What are those foreign assets that needs to be reported, right? The first category of the asset is your shares, your debentures, your insurance policies, your mutual funds located in foreign country, right? Any immovable property or any capital asset. This is category 1. Category 2 is any financial or beneficial interest in any entity located outside India. If you are a partner in a partnership firm or an LLP or a shareholder in a company which is incorporated outside India, then this also needs to be reported here. Right. Third category is if you are a signing person, if you are a signing authority in any of the bank account outside India, then also this requires to be reported. Fourth category is income from sources outside India, right? Now, what type of income falls in point number 4 is that the dividends, right, for the shares of the foreign company, interest on the loan given to the foreigners, and your royalty payments received from the foreign countries, right? And your capital gain of the asset located outside India, your rental income of the asset located outside India, right? So these are the category, importantly, 4 categories of foreign asset that requires to be reported. Now, the next important aspect is, importantly, we have ownership of 2 types, right? One is the legal ownership. You are owner on the legal documents. And second ownership is the beneficial ownership, right? You are not the owner on the papers, but when you look at substance over form, then you find that okay, that X person is not the legal owner, but X person is the beneficial owner, right? Legal owner is somebody else. So if you are a legal owner or you are a beneficial owner, irrespective of this, you have to report your foreign assets and your foreign income in income tax return. Either you are a legal owner or you are a beneficial owner, right? Either you are both. So you have to report it irrespective of the type of ownership that you hold in your foreign assets, right? So it is irrespective of the ownership, right? Now, next important aspect for this is that now what is the period of disclosure for such foreign assets or foreign income? Period of disclosure, right? Why this point of discussion arises? Because in India we follow financial year that begins on 1st of April and ends on 31st of March. But in rest of the countries, they follow calendar year, which starts from 1st January and ends on 31st of December, right? So let's take the example of assessment year 2023 and 24. If you're filing your income tax return for assessment year 2023-24, then for which calendar year data you need to collect and report as your foreign assets or foreign income. For this assessment year 2023-24, you need to report calendar year 2022 data, right? You don't have to do that remove 3 months data and add up 3 months data for the next year. You don't have to do that exercise. Simply take up the data for calendar year 2022, right? That is from 1st January 2022 to 31st of December 2022. Just collect this data and report it in the ITR which you are filing for the assessment year 2023-24. Very, very important point, right? You need to be aware about this because the taxpayers, assessees, or the professionals keep themselves engaging, or their teams in calculation. They obtain data for calendar year 22 as well as for 23. They remove 3 months data, then they add up 3 months data for the next year. They keep on adding up unnecessary, useless efforts in this exercise, though it is not required at all. For assessment year 23-24 ITR filing, you just need to have data for calendar year 2022, that is from 1st of January 22 to 31st of December 2022, right? Now, what are the consequences? What is the penalty? What is the penalty which is applicable if you fails to report, or if you misreport it, if you have not reported in the correct manner, or there is a fault in the reporting? There is a penalty of rupees 10 lakh, right? And there is an imprisonment. There is an imprisonment of 6 months to 7 years, right? If you fails to report, or if you misreport, or you report it in a faulty manner, so there is a penalty of 10 lakh rupees as per Black Money Act, right? And there is imprisonment of 6 months to 7 years. So the consequences are rigorous, right? So you need to be very careful, hire a professional to get this done. If you are not aware about the income tax laws and provisions, and if you do not have much knowledge about these acts or the compliances, then it's better to hire services of a professional to get it properly reported in your income tax return. Right. Now the last point for discussion is the conversion rate, the conversion scenario, right? Because it is implied that the foreign assets must be in a foreign currency, your foreign income is also must be in the foreign currency, that credits in your bank account in the foreign currency itself, but the entire income tax return data used to be reported in INR, means Indian rupee currencies, right? So you need to convert the value of your foreign assets as well as your foreign income in INR. Now, what is the methodology to convert such foreign assets or foreign income? For example, if you have investments and you want to convert it into the Indian currency, then what method you need to follow? You need to convert it at TTBR rate. What is TTBR? It is telegraphic transfer buying rate of the banks. On which date? On the date of investment. The day you made the investment, take TTBR rate of that day. And for example, if you are reporting for income, right, then you need to take TTBR rate of closing day, right? What is the closing day for assessment year 23-24 ITR? It is 31st December 2022, right? So this method you need to follow for conversion of your foreign assets or foreign income from foreign currency to Indian currency. So thank you for watching this video. I hope I shared good knowledge, right? You gained good knowledge out of this video, right, about how to report foreign assets or foreign income. If you have any query, any doubt, any question relating to income tax, relating to any of the provision of it, relating to this foreign asset reporting, you can post your query in the comment box. We'll try to respond to your query as soon as possible. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. We will keep coming with a lot of knowledgeable educational videos like this. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye.